like I helped that lady in Indiana. The lady said that she couldn't pay her credit card debt, and she said, Carl, I know there's a way that you teach people how to make payments on a credit card debt, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, tell me why you can't pay your bills. Tell me how you got behind. Tell me what's going on. Give me a little bit of background. And she said, well, you know, like, I said, where's the kid's dad? Where's the girl, like 13, 14-year-old girl, where's the dad? Why he ain't paying? Oh, we can't find him. You know, I don't know who the daddy is, whatever. And I said, okay. But I did have a husband, but he got arrested for raping my 13, 14-year-old girl, and he's sitting in prison now. I said, oh, wow, really? She's like, yeah. I said, oh, well, the money problems are solved. She's like, what? I said, because all you have to do is go to Indianapolis and call up risk management and tell them that you have a citizen of Indiana in custody, and he caused this much damage to your daughter and to you, and how much are they willing to compensate you for their property, their citizen doing this to you, like your dog or their cat or their car or their employee or their agent of the government. How much are they willing to compensate? I said, ma'am, they'll tell you in 2 seconds how much you're going to get. And I'm telling you, it's going to be between $40,000 and $60,000. And your daughter's going to be offered a 4-year in-state tuition, fully paid for scholarship. And she said, you're kidding. I said, no, ma'am. I said, read it. Read what risk management does. I said, if I studied risk management up, down, left, and right, trying to get money out of their asses. I said, I know exactly what you're entitled to. So we were doing this at a donut shop in Fort Wayne, and that guy, Denny, was asking me, can I help a whole bunch of people that were asking him questions, and he never knew how to answer them. So he says, Paul, can you sit here, and I'll invite all the people who have been asking me questions throughout the years to come here and meet you. And it was owned by Vietnamese people, so they didn't care. It was a pretty quiet donut shop. It wasn't big like Dunkin' Donuts. It was a mom-and-pop shop. So the lady came back the next day, and she said, Carl, the state offered to give me $60,000 for compensation, and you're right, they're going to give her a 4-year in-state scholarship. I said, of course they are, because their citizen, their dog, their agent, their employee caused damage, and they have to pay. And while he's in prison, you know, Indiana is making $1 million while that guy's ass is sitting in prison. They're making money, so you might as well get a cut too. So I said, they're compensating. So what's funny is my mom doesn't realize this, but I realized this. A few days after Colette was taken and Frank was charged, you know what I got in the mail from my mom? Her letter from risk management asking us if we wanted to be compensated for the fucking damage that Frank did. Wow. Yep. And my mom was so distraught at that time, she didn't know what it meant. I knew exactly what it meant. That since one of their citizens, Frank Russo, has caused this damage, like hit his, like one of their employees or their citizen hit his car into us, that they are liable for the actions of their citizen. So see, they're claiming Frank to be theirs. So it's just like if my kid was named Frank Russo and he raped your daughter, I would immediately say to you, look, I heard that my son, Frank Russo, raped your daughter, took pictures of your daughter, and caused all this damage to your daughter. Just tell me how much I owe you. You know, we'll work something out, and I'll compensate you for damages. So see, the Commonwealth or the state did the right thing immediately. Immediately wrote to us, immediately sent us documents saying that we'll compensate you for your injuries that was caused by Frank Russo. My mom didn't understand what that was. I could have filed, believe it or not, I could have filed a claim for damages for what he did to me and what he did to Colette. And I don't know what kind of check they would have given me. Maybe they would have given me 10 grand, 20 grand. I don't know what they would, but they would have cut me a check for the damages, the injuries and the harm that Frank did, and any loss that I might be accruing. So what was funny is I didn't file for a fucking dime. Fuck them. I don't want shit from them. But this
they're trying to offer you a benefit so that you took the benefit. Now you give up rights.
No, it's not that, because if I take a benefit anytime it becomes a burden, I could leave it behind. I don't have to. No, I know what you're trying to say, but no. It's not iron that it's written in stone. If you just because you took a benefit, doesn't mean that you're bound now for the rest of your life that you're a slave. No, no. But what I'm going on is saying is, why would I sue Colette? Because I wouldn't be suing Colette. I'd be suing through risk management. Risk management would have to pay me for the damages that one of their citizens, Colette, did to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
citizen is liable for her actions because they're claiming her to be a citizen, and they're using her birth certificate and everything else to accrue credits on behalf of the state. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
They're claiming her like an IRS tax or the dependent. They're claiming her. So now that what they're claiming is theirs caused harm to I or me. You see what I'm saying?
Liable.
Go after Colette, and I could send it to risk management and say one of your citizens visits me. And they'd have to, if they want to take her as a benefit and say that she's theirs, and they're getting federal money, you got to believe they're getting federal money for her being in foster care. They have to toss me money for what caused me harm. She lied. She caused me harm. She caused me to accrue a financial loss.